Hi guys, Daz here with another episode, finally, of my top 20 selling comic books of the week. This time it is episode 115, and today I'm going to be discussing the best selling comics on eBay for the week ending the 6th of January 2021. Now, since coverprice.com came on the scene, they've become a go-to spot for watching eBay trends on comics, and they scour thousands of eBay sales to culminate data to spotlight the hottest selling books. As always, guys, let's find out if you can beat me, because most people normally do. I'd just like to apologise for the lateness of this, but I've been really tweaking my channel a little bit. Hence, I am now known as Daz the Comic Key Chaser, and I've been adding plenty of playlists. So if you like my hauls or my hot comic book alerts or my top 20 videos, for instance, you can now go onto my main page and the playlist will play them all in order, which is pretty neat. Right, starting in at number 20 is a book, and it comes from 2020, and it is from Marvel, and this is a 1 per store variant. The book in question is Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes issue 40, and it comes from Joshua Cassara, and it is a Stormbreakers variant, and it is a nice cover indeed. There we go, guys. Black Panther at his best. That's a nice cover. Like I say, I don't pick up too many cover boys these days because I just haven't got the room in my collection for them. Well, like I say, this 1 per store variant proved to be hard to find or overpriced at many LCSs. So like other titles, collectors had to turn to online sales, and that's where a lot of us here in the UK are now picking up our books. Well, this book sold 47 copies, and it had a 7-day trend of plus 48%, with a high sale raw copy going for $30. Though copies now have dropped to around about 15, so half that. I'm not a big fan of 1 per store variants, I've got to be honest. Number 19 on our list. This is a good one to see because it's a nice bit of bronze, and it comes from 1982. And it's a book that I don't think I've actually shown on my channel in the past, and it's a good key. Now, it's amazing how the latest Daredevil run has really influenced Elektra books. The book in question, 19 on our list, is Daredevil issue 181. We all know the key, guys. This is the death of Elektra Natchios, and it is a classic cover from Frank Miller. This book sold 10 copies, and it had a 7-day trend of plus 245% and a high sale CGC 9.8 going for a very nice $175. I paid £20 for mine in the back end of 2017 from the local antique centre from a good friend Lee. Now, number 18 on our list, and this comes from little known publisher Behemoth Comics from last year. And it's a great creepy variant that is incredibly hard to find. The book in question is A Girl Walks Home Alone at Night, and this is the nickel water cover, and it's a nice one. Pretty simplistic, but it strikes the right chord with me. What can I tell you about its figures? Well, it sold 10 copies. Sorry, it sold 17 copies, my apologies. With a 7-day trend of plus 160% and a high sale raw copy going for $29.99. That is a lovely cover. Number 17 on our list is a book from 1993. And, of course, we've had news from Michael B. Jordan's company that he's going to be taking on the project that is Static. And that has really turned collectors to this title as well. This is the first appearance of Icon, and it is, of course, Icon issue number 1. This is the collector's polybagged edition. There we go, guys. There's your book. I've seen a few of these on my travels in the past, never picked them up. It's on my radar now. Well, that book sold 19 copies. It had a 7-day trend of plus 141% with a high sale CGC 9.8 going for a whopping $299.99. Static is on fire. I have a couple of the number 1s. 16 on our list is a book that is heating up because of Owen Wilson. This is the first appearance of Mobius and Mobius, and it comes in Fantastic Four, issue 353, and that comes from 1991. Of course, Owen Wilson will be playing Mobius in the Low-Key TV show. It was number 1 last time out on my top 20s, but it's fallen into the runners-up list this time round. However, sales have slowed, but market prices are solid. It sold 23 copies. It had a 7-day trend of plus 108% and a high sale near mint plus raw copy went for $66.65. Of course, Mobius is the chairman of the Time Variance Authority. And issue 352, the previous issue, has a one panel that shows Mobius, but is in fact a clone. And we don't find out who the name of that character is, I don't think, till 353. Number 15 on our list. And this is a book I'm glad to show because I've just received it as an AOK from my good friend JT Rogers. And this comes from 2019. And there's a sealed Walmart book out there at the moment that is doing pretty well. But even if you have it unsealed, it still makes number 15 on our list. That book is Spider-Verse, issue number 1. Yeah, great book. This is the first appearance of Spider-Zero, I believe. Like I say, I've not read the book yet, but that's the news I've got on this one. And obviously being a Walmart exclusive, it is pretty limited. So to receive this from America, over the moon. This book sold at a CGC 9.8, $185, believe it or not. It sold 25 copies. It had a 7-day trend of plus 138%. Great book. Thanks, JT. Number 14 on our list. This is a good one to get in your top 20 because it's a book that I received for free. And this comes from 1984, and this is a long, undervalued classic cover that is officially no longer undervalued. Market prices have spiked in the last couple of months, and it's moving really well. What is that book? From 1984, Marvel Super Heroes Secret Wars, issue number 8. What a fantastic, iconic cover. Yeah, this is a book that I actually won in a competition, and that was back in November of 2018 from the great YouTuber and guy that is Joker68. Now, this is the origin of the black symbiote costume that becomes Venom. It's the second appearance of Spider-Woman, who is Julia Carpenter. Now, Spider-Man's new black costume explained in this issue is an alien costume. There are lots of black suit Spider-Man issues. I like this one a lot. This book sold 27 copies and it had a 7-day trend of plus 124% with a high sale CGC 9.8 going for a whopping $550, which is insane. Of course, this is regarded as one of the black suit books along with Amazing Spider-Man 252, which I have, Marvel Team Up 141 and Spectacular Spider-Man 90, which were all published in May of 1984, 7 months before the release of Secret Wars 8 in December. However, and this is the important thing, in Marvel's continuity, the events in Secret Wars 8 takes place before those previous books that I've just mentioned. Okay, hope that gives you a little bit of info. Number 13 on our list, and talking to JT Rogers and that fantastic AOK. If you haven't checked that out, guys, please check out my latest haul video. It came from America, and included in this was this book that makes number 13 on our list. This is the first appearance of Elektra as Daredevil in Daredevil issue 25 from the recent run. This is a book that's been hitting crazy prices. And I've said it before, it's not a book I'd overpay for, but I'm delighted to have it in the PC. For free, happy days. And it's basically just where Elektra puts on Daredevil's costume because he is in the clink. What did it do? Well, it was in the top 10 last time out, but this time it's dropped. It sold 32 copies. Had a 7-day trend of plus 104% and a high sale Raw copy this time round went for $40. Although now they are trending at around $30. Not for me, a freebie. Number 12 on our list, and this is a great, fantastic cover. And I got a bit of a dilemma, which I'll come to later. But I'm not a cover buyer anymore by any regard. The one great cover that is in my PC is Batgirl 23, of course, from my favourite modern artist, Joshua Middleton. That will be going nowhere. But this cover is one that, you know, does grab you. Now, this is the 1 in 10 Nick Schumacher variant. And it is Amazing Spider-Man issue 55. Now, I'll come on to those great covers in a bit. But like I say, this is the 1 in 10 variant. And this is striking as well. Look at this one. Yeah, I love the spider sense kicking in there. Like I say, I don't get a chance at these incentives myself. My LCSs are just too small. They don't get them in. But I would be tempted for that book at the right price. Now, it's a nice PlayStation 5 game variant. It had some nice boosts, of course, because of Pat Gleason's super hot cover, which, like I say, we'll come to in a little while. The 1 in 10 variant sold 35 copies. It had a 7-day trend of plus 101%, and a high sale raw copy went for $19.99, but now they're settling at around about $10. Now, number 11 on our list, hip-hop variants. They've been pretty hot, haven't they, guys? I actually sold a free preview of hip-hop books for quite a bit of coin. But this is a particular one, comes from 2015. And now, if you haven't heard, the immensely respected masked rapper MF Doom died back in October. You know, I'm afraid I don't know much about this. Now, it was only reported a couple of weeks ago. Now, the hip-hop cover honours his 2004 Mad Villainy Soul Studio album. With news of his death, sales for this variant has spiked, hitting a high of $70. The book in question is Mighty Thor, the Mike Deodato Jr. hip-hop variant, and that comes from 2015. And this is a nice one, guys, I must admit. Look at that one. Oh, my days. That's possibly the best hip-hop one I've seen. You know, they do grab you. Rest in peace, Doom, I suppose. But this book sold 10 copies. It had a 7-day trend of plus 369% and a high sale CGC 9.6 moved for $86. So, guys, we are in to the top 10. And let's see where we are. Not doing great. But hopefully things are about to pick up with number 10. We will find out. Number 10 on our list. Well, when the Ultimate Universe modelled their Nick Fury on Samuel L. Jackson, it worked perfectly. So when it came to casting Nick Fury for the MCU, there was only one very obvious choice, and of course that was Samuel L. Jackson. What is surprising is how long it took this first appearance of the Ultimate Nick Fury to trend. The book in question, number 10 on our list, I don't have it. I've struck out again. Ultimate Marvel Team Up issue 5, and that comes from 2001. That is our number 10 book this time around, guys. It's on my radar, that's for sure. Of course, back in the old days, Nick Fury was very different. I, in fact, have the Nick Fury movie in my collection starring David Hasselhoff. That should say it all. What numbers did that book do? Well, it sold 13 copies. It had a 7-day trend of plus 344% and a high sale CGC 9.8. Can you believe it went for $400? But you have to keep in mind that Samuel L. Jackson's likeness wasn't really used until Ultimates issue number 2. Now, number 9 on our list, and this is a second printing. And this features the first cover appearance of War Widow. Now, however, the current market heat is around its second print scarcity. It's not a book I would overpay for, but it's doing very well. The book in question, Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Hero, issue 29. Like I said, guys, the second printing. And it's a nice cover. That's your book. What can I tell you about its figures? Well, it sold 17 copies and it had a 7-day trend of plus 262%. And a near mint raw copy, believe it or not, went for $59.95. This last year or so, second, third, fourth, fifth printings, they're all going crazy. I wouldn't pay it myself. I like the real McCoy. Having said that, I've got Venom issue 3, the third printing with Null on the front cover. I'd like it if the character is making a first cover appearance. Number 8 on our list. And I showed you the Walmart. Let's go back through it. I showed you the first appearance of Spider Zero. That was the unsealed. So I'm going to show the book again, but this time, number 8 on our list is the sealed version, guys. The sealed version. And these Walmart exclusives are pretty rare, and they've been selling really well, with most collectors buying the sealed 3-pack. It sold 35 copies. It had a 7-day trend of plus 128%, and a high sale raw set went for $29.95. I'm happy to have this, believe me. Of course, we don't have Walmarts over here, so chance to pick up nice rare American books. Happy days. Number 7 on our list, and I spoke about Amazing Spider-Man 55 and a bit of a dilemma. I wish I had this one. This one is absolutely stunning. This is the Virgin exclusive. And this awesome cover, the image was released over a month ago. However, the heat started to come from Pat Gleason's site, his own site. And that is Amazing Spider-Man issue 55. And this is the Pat Gleason Virgin exclusive. It is one of the best covers I have seen in some time. There we go, guys. Look at it. Absolutely stunning. Oh, sorry. There we go. That's a better one. Yeah, I got a bit of a dilemma because I might just have the regular cover. So, what did it do? That cover, though, is limited to 2,500 copies, and it sold 20 copies this time around. It had a 7-day trend of plus 289%, and a high sale raw copy went for a staggering $199.90. I've ordered a couple of the second printings. I think it's the red mask, isn't it? Looks really nice. Now, this next book I'm glad to have because it's a book I've sold recently, and it's a book I own in my PC. It is from 2008, and there are loose rumours, and I'm not even really sure where they originated from, that the Secret Avengers will appear in the MCU. What did they first appear in? The Mighty Avengers, issue 13 from 2008. Yep. There are several different versions of this team, so it's unknown which team they're kind of favouring if that is the case. But this rumour spread enough to move 45 copies. It had a 7-day trend of plus 133%, and a high sale CGC 9.6 went for $99.99. Like I say, the Secret Warriors actually appeared in the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. TV show. It's got the first appearance of Hellfire, who was in the show, and Slingshot, who was also in that show. Got the first appearance of Druid and Stonewall as well. So you're getting bang for your buck with that issue. I paid 91 pence for my nice copy. I was off with a friend here in Gloucester. Number 5 on our list, a book from 1992. And the character of Spider-Man 2099 has really taken off since that little cameo at the end of Into the Spider-Verse, the first movie. And of course, he's coming back for the sequel. And his first appearance comes in a preview form in Amazing Spider-Man issue 365. Great issue, like I said, from 1992. Yeah, this is the preview appearance of Spider-Man 2099, who is Miguel O'Hara in an advertisement. It's also the anniversary of Spider-Man's 30th year in this, and cover art featuring a hologram of Spider-Man, and I can never make these things work. So, this book sold 49 copies. It had a 7-day trend of plus 129%, and a high sale CGC 9.8 went for a whopping $265. Really? Oh my days! What's going on? I paid £8.99 for my copy in December of 2018. Number 4 on our list. This is an interesting one. It comes from 2009, the book, but recently Marvel scooper Roger Wardell reappeared on Twitter to share some Falcon and the Winter Soldier speculation. Now, I've been watching WandaVision. It's a tough one. I'm enjoying moments of it, but I'm waiting for the action to kick in, you know. Let me know what your thoughts are on WandaVision, please. But like I say, I have seen the Falcon and Winter Soldier trailer, and I'm stoked for it. Well, there is rumours that specifically on actress Erin Kellyman may be playing the secret role of Ricky Barnes, Bucky's granddaughter, who eventually goes on to take on the Nomad mantle. Now, keep in mind that these rumours are very unconfirmed. However, that didn't stop this book from catching fire. The book in question, number 4 on our list, and I do like this cover, is Nomad Girl Without a World. It is issue number 1, and like I say, it comes from 2009. And here is your cover, guys. Yeah, I love the way the reds strike out on that black back. I can imagine that book is very, very hard to get in high grade. What did it do? Well, it sold 20 copies and it had a 7-day trend of plus 382% with a high sale raw copy going for $29.99. A lot of speculation on Ricky Barnes, and that moves us on to the next book from 1996. Now, as noted, Ricky Barnes, he is really, really strong at the moment, with lots of sites reporting that the character could be turning up. This issue, number 3 on our list, is Captain America, issue number 1, and this is the regular cover. This is from, like I said, 1996. There's your book, guys. It's a book I've seen in the past. Now it is on my radar. I don't own it. And it's moving in vast quantities. It sold 84 copies with a 7-day trend of plus 349% and a high sale CGC 9.8 went for $249.99. Now, here's the kicker. Many other places have claimed that Captain America issue 1 as the first Ricky Barnes. However, she first appeared in Wizards Heroes Reborn half, both on the cover and almost on every page within, which was printed 2 months before Captain America issue number 1 from 1996. So, it's up to you guys to decide, but that Wizard book sounds like the one to me. Crazy numbers it is moving, and Ricky Barnes is a very strong possibility. So we've gone from the regular cover at number 3, this time to the variant, and that is number 2 on our list, Captain America issue number 1, and I believe it comes from the legend, that is Rob Liefeld. Yeah, I know he's got a lot of detractors, I'm probably one of them. He doesn't come across as a nice guy, but you know, some people, a bit like Marmite, some people love him, some people hate him. Look at these look at these muscles. They're like over the top, aren't they? Crazy, crazy stuff. That is our number 2 book this time round, guys. Like I say, heating up because of Ricky Barnes. So that moves us on to number 1 on our list. Sorry, going back a little bit and jumping ahead of myself. That book sold 24 copies. It had a 7-day trend of plus 319% with a high sale raw copy going for $21.95. It's a book that's probably been in every 25-cent bin. Number 1 on our list. I spoke about this book. I have it, and I don't know what to do about it. This is the hottest cover, definitely from December of 2020, and this amazing cover sold an amazing amount of books. In fact, 289 copies. Number 1 on our list is Amazing Spider-Man, issue 55. I'm surprised this one turned up. I actually pre-ordered this from Forbidden Planet, and they always tend to let me down on the big books. But this one arrived, and I don't know whether to keep it or flip it. I think I paid about £4 for it, and it's going for a lot more than that at the moment. It had a 7-day trend of plus 108% with a high sale CGC 9.8 pre-sale going for a whopping $200. That's a stunning cover, isn't it? Just wow. So yeah, do I keep it? Do I flip it? I think I will probably flip it, but we'll see. So what did I end up with? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for Dazzie, I believe. 8 is my total. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe. I'm at 970 subscribers, which is insane, a world record for me. Like I said, if you like what you see, go back to my playlists and you can watch all of these. It'll take you a while. Bye for now. Follow me on Instagram. I'm Daz the Comic Key Chaser. Bye.